party last night?
It was cool. It was cool. Good. Nah, yeah, I'm not really a Halloween guy, but
Dress up?
no. Yeah, I didn't have time to look for it. Like, I don't know. The day I figured out it was Halloween, it was like on Halloween
You got
day.
other things to do.
So I didn't have that. But there was some good, people had some nice stuff out there. So
Anything stand out? What was the best one?
I mean, Kyle was a little extra, like with the makeup and stuff, but I think Malcolm did well. I don't know who he was, like Dave Chappelle or something in one of the shows or something. So that was funny. Yeah.
You go into a matchup against a team like the Bucks tomorrow, and a player specifically like Giannis. How much does it help to have the experience of playing them in a 7-game series? Is that
I mean,
more familiarity?
yeah, because I guess the team is kind of similar still, so there's definitely things that you can take from the playoffs and stuff to use in the game. But also it's a new year, it's our first time playing them. We kind of, trying to see how they evolved or how they're playing and stuff like that. So, but it's always a fun matchup, playing against those guys, like a guy as talented as Giannis and their team, So it's definitely a fun matchup and it's exciting every time you play against good competition.
When you work to get stronger over the offseason, how much of it was when you're matched up against, like Giannis is an extreme example, but when you could move him a little in the playoffs, but you couldn't really move him, right?
I mean, I don't know if that's what I was thinking when I was working out, but I was just trying to get better overall because, that's what I do. Like, I always look at my game and things that I feel like I didn't do well. I always go back and trying to work on those things. And obviously, getting stronger was one of them. I mean, still skinny, but I feel like I'm a little stronger than I was last year.
Nick was saying that he's not planning on lightening your workload defensively just because you're carrying a bigger workload offensively. That you're young and good enough to be able to do both. Is that something that you still relish going into these games, even knowing how much the ball's going to be in your hands offensively, to have those big defensive matches?
I mean, nah, I don't really try. I try not to think about that, just like I said, just using my energy and things that I'm gifted with that, I don't really have to try to do. So I just got to go out and do them. So I'm not really, worried about that. Whatever is asked from me from the team, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to do that from, the best of my abilities.
When you look at that series last year, you're coming back down 0-2, then, that crazy Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember about Game 3? Like the free throws you made, the free throws you missed, the block on Lopez? Like it was.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, crazy game. I know. I remember Kawhi blamed me for that game for playing. I don't know. I mean, another basketball. But yeah, it was definitely a tough game, man. Like remembering that, just from missing free throws to overtime and kind of like not giving up. Just because after missing those free throws, it was I could have just went back and not wanted to play anymore and feeling like I've lost. But just my teammates around me just keeping me motivated and definitely a great win, man. Now that you made me think about it, it's amazing what we did and how I was able to get that win.
Because I mean, there's so many. Look, your championship, there's so many highs and lows. But coming down 0-2 and then go to double overtime.
Yep, we had a couple of those. Philly down 2-1. Like we had battles where we had to go out and show that we was the team that was fighting the most. Like we just didn't give up. Every single time we were down, we always found a way to go back on top.
What did you guys find out about Giannis? Because he was the first 2 games of that series, he kind of did what he wanted. I think he had a big number against you guys in the regular season too.
Right. I mean,
the rest of that series, he kind of.
Yeah, it can be like a one-man job. That's what we learn. I think just because we need help, and the more bodies we can show him, the harder it gets for him. Kind of like beating us with jumpers or just throwing bodies at him because he's just that good.
As you become the focal point of other teams' scouting report, does it change your preparation, the way you need to look at the double teams coming in?
Obviously, yeah, for sure. Just thinking of things that I probably didn't have to think about, before. And I was super excited. Years I was 1-on-1, and it was just so fun because I'm by myself. Now it's like I have to think about other people and make quick moves or just trying to split the defense. So just different ways. Like I said, it's something that's new, but I'm always willing to learn and evolve, and it's just something about that that's fun and exciting for me.
Does it make you appreciate the guys in this league who have done that over and over, like Kobe,
Yeah.
LeBron, like you can just see them picking apart defense.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I see. I mean, I haven't had anything like that, you know, like the what they did, and you know, so I just see that little double team, and I'm a little, I get excited. So, just thinking about how they was guarded and how they're able to do that for such a long time is really impressive, and you know, hopefully I can get to that level one day.
Has anything surprised you yet so far about the way teams have defended you? Like, did they change it within the game?
I mean, I haven't really seen. Yeah, I mean, it's the double teams, you know, like just from the baseline or from the top. That's the most thing I've seen. I haven't really seen anything crazy. You know, I'm expecting Milwaukee to do something a little crazy because they always have that little their defense, how they guard, and just little things that they do. So it'll be exciting to see what happens tomorrow.
How much did you work on that one-legged fadeaway, the little Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway? You're trying it
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah, I'm trying. Just trying to find ways to score, man. Using my length and things that I was gifted with, and I think that's a shot that if I can make that, just especially against like smaller players, if I can get comfortable doing that, you know, I don't have to like just kind of like try to like bully people all the time, you know. So we'll see.
Did you have a definitive list of things you wanted to add over the summer to your
I mean,
say, here, work on this, and this?
No, I always go back, man. I always go back. My man Rico, we get back to the lab and we talk about the season and we see things. Obviously, you know, getting input from the team and Coach Nick and, you know, Jim saying like things that they saw and they want me to work on and we try to do that every single day. Just trying to get better with those things.